we're gonna launch some balls at this wall, and we're gonna see how much force it takes to knock it down.
So, whenever you pull back the slingshot, it stores potential energy for whatever you're launching off of it. In this case, we're going to launch 3 different sized balls to see how it knocks down the wall. When you let go of the slingshot, it releases kinetic energy, and that kinetic energy launches and hits the wall, storing potential energy into the wall itself. And then that potential energy eventually pushes the wall, releasing kinetic energy. So this lab also demonstrates the use of the energy of conservation. With the slingshot, you have to pull it back, but whenever you pull it back, you store elastic potential energy.
In this attempt, we shot the small wooden ball. Here, we only pulled the slingshot back a little bit, and as we see, the ball barely damaged the wall, only knocking a few pieces off the back. With the same ball, we pulled the slingshot back a little bit further, and as we see, there's not much of a difference, besides some of the pieces getting flinged a little bit further. This time, we pulled the slingshot very far back, and as you see, it took out a chunk of the wall. And if you look at this photo, you can see that it even damaged one of the pieces. Next, we're going to launch this ball 3 different times. It is a green ball, which has a little more mass, and is very bouncy. So it should do a little bit more damage to the wall when we launch it. When we pull the slingshot back only a little bit, we see that the ball doesn't do much damage, it just kind of goes through the wall, only knocking one piece down on its way. With a medium amount of pullback, the ball does manage to bust a hole through the wall, but it's not enough to knock down the whole wall. With the large amount of pullback on the slingshot, the ball manages to make a clean hole through the wall, around the same size as the one before. Now, we will use one more ball for the experiment. It is a red ball, a little bit bigger than the others, and has a cow in it. This ball we'll use for the last 3 launches. When we launch this ball with low pullback, we get the same results as the other ball with high pullback. There you go. When we launch this ball at medium pullback, it is actually enough to take down the wall. As you see, it takes out a little bit of the top, but then the kinetic energy is enough to push the entire wall back. You can't see it too well here, but when we launched the red ball with high pullback on slingshot, it took out the entire top of the wall. If this ball were launched closer to the bottom, it would have probably knocked it down.